Hey y'all, Queen Bee here. Thanks for tuning in. If you were watching my short from yesterday, you'd know why I'm laid up right now. I freaking fell and hurt myself. So I'm spending my last day off trying to rest and recuperate. Falling at 50 is not fun. But that's not the topic today. The topic today is I just want to take a minute, and I'm hoping that I don't get all sappy, but I might. I can't promise that I won't get emotional because it's something that makes me emotional, but I want to talk about it because I think it's a very important topic. So while I was at my daughter's yesterday for dinner, yep, it's coming. I can feel it already. It's coming. And you know what? You guys are just going to have to deal with it. So you'll probably see some tears, and it is what it is. I'm just going to give you raw emotion. While I was at my daughter's yesterday, I can't help to just feel so proud of her. She's a young mom. She's 26. She has 2 small kids. She works 2 full-time jobs. She has a stay-at-home job, and she does serving at a local diner a few evenings and weekends. And my other daughter, shout out to you, Yesha, she also has 2 jobs because she has her normal job, and she watches her niece and nephew for her sister. Oh, I love my kids. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm a sap. I'm just so proud of them. They're just, and I love how they help each other. Sorry for my ugly ass crying. But anyway, while I was at my daughter's last night, I got super emotional just watching my grandkids and how well behaved they are, and how they just are very appreciative of what their mom is doing for them. My 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old granddaughter yesterday looked around at the house and she goes, "Mama, it looks so nice in here. Thank you." What 3-year-old talks like that? She is such a sweet little girl. And it just made my heart so happy. And when my daughter was cooking food last night, my grandson said, and saw all the groceries or whatever that she bought, he was like, "Thank you, Mama, for buying all this stuff." Kids today don't talk like that. They don't care what their parents go through to provide for them. They have no idea how hard some of us parents work to take care of them. And it just made me think about everything my mom missed. This is a whole nother level of topic. And I got very emotional last night. And my daughter saw it. I was trying, I don't really like to cry in front of my daughters ever. And so I was trying to hide it. I was like to the side, but she saw it. And she just she leaned over and rubbed my arm. And I wanted her to know, she didn't know why I was crying. And I wanted her to know it was happy tears. So I pulled her aside and I was like, I want you to understand why I'm emotional right now. I said, when my mom was on her deathbed, she passed away in 2005. My mom wasn't a very motherly mom at all. I've definitely went in depth with this earlier on in some of my videos of reuniting with my sister. So I have a whole series on that if you want some background on it. But my mom wasn't there. She was there for me when she had to be there. But again, I'm not going to go into all that right now, but she wasn't a mother that was there at all. Definitely not a mother that, sorry. Sorry, guys. Anyway, on her deathbed, her biggest regret in life was not being a better mother, not being there for her kids, myself, my sister, and my brother. She was there way more in my life, not really because she wanted to be again, but because she had to be. She was there physically. Does that make sense? But to be the mom I needed, or they needed, no. So on her deathbed, her biggest regret was not being a better mother and not being a grandmother, because she had the choice to be a grandparent to many grandkids. My brother has kids, and I had my 3 kids. And on her deathbed, she really, really regretted not being there. And I told myself that day, back in 2005, my girls were still very young, 20 years ago. I told myself that day I never want to have that regret. And I just don't get how anybody can have grandkids or kids, period, kids. You lay down and have these kids. How are you not in their lives? I don't get it. So if somebody's seeing this right now, and maybe you fell out with your kids, or maybe your kid's mother or father, and you're not in their lives like you know you should be, it's usually not too late unless you've done something really messed up. Kids are so forgiving. They're so forgiving. Usually all they want is you to be in their life in some capacity. They're going to give you a second chance, a third, a fifth, a 12th to make it right. You don't want to have that regret. Make it right. Okay? You never know what you're going to get on this channel. Usually you see the goofy Victoria. Today it's not a goofy day. I'm talking about some real life stuff, and I pray that this can make a difference in somebody's life. If you have it in you to change some things and you have breath in your body, it's not too late. You reach out to that child, even if they're an adult, and make it right. Apologize. Let them know. Especially if you're the adult. You are the adult. Even if your children are adults, you are the parent. You need to apologize and say, this is what I did wrong. maybe as adults, and you know what? Maybe as adults, we need to just put our pride aside and apologize for the things we know we probably could have did better with. I'm even speaking to myself right now. I have things going on that I probably should deal with a little bit better. So, Holy Spirit is speaking to me too right now. All right. I'm going to pray for me. I'm going to pray for you, whoever's watching this. I'm going to pray for those who have that parent that should come through and maybe apologize for where they went wrong or not being there or whatever it is. And I'm going to say that prayer on my own because I don't think I can get through that prayer on video right now. It'd be way too emotional for me, and I'd probably be crying through the whole thing. So just know I'm about to pray for anybody that's under the sound of my voice right now. Okay? And he says where 2 or 3 come together, he is in the midst. So hopefully you say the prayer with me. I'm sorry about the shaking of the video. I'm holding the selfie stick and it's kind of rocking a little bit, but you guys have a great rest of your night, and don't forget to be a light in somebody's life today. Thank you. And see you next time.